Okay, this is the material that we prepared today. Okay, let me start now. Okay, as Chai said, we are not interested in like just selling product. We want to have some background study to let our customer to have the idea, the knowledge to choose the most right product for your customers. Okay, we have three objectives today. The first one is why and where this thermal screening is necessary in the coming 6 to 12 months. Okay. The second topic is how many types of fever screening machine in the market. In each of them, the pro and con, and also the costing. And then the last session would be the Cynics solution part of the fever screening. So, okay, we have 3 sessions. Let me start now. This is the wiring diagram and the specification for the 8-inch face recognition tablet. Okay, the measuring distance is about 30 cm to 60 cm. Sensing time is less than 1 second. The built-in, the 2 megapixel camera, and also the white LED. So this is for against backlight and also operate in the total darkness. Because this panel is not only as a fever screening, but also used as an access control. So they have the lock output. We can connect directly to the EM lock or sliding door. And alarm sound when the abnormal body temperature is detected. Okay, the wiring is like that. They are connected through network to a switch and to a recorder. Okay, the unit itself, you can put in, it's just, if it's standalone, without adding any recorder, you use only as a screener, fever screening. People just go there, screen, as long as either it's a gold or a red alarm. Okay, but if we want for simple recording, like our office, we have 25 workers, in and out, maybe even plus a visitor, 1 to 200, we can just put a 64 gig card, SD card to the unit, and then we can trace, use it at attendance or use it as a video recording search. For example, I can search the person, what time is coming in, what is the temperature is measured. It's all in the record. Okay. If we have multiple unit, for example, a school maybe 1 to 2,000, 2 to 3,000. Okay, one panel is not going to be enough. So they might need 3 or 4 to speed up the flow. Okay, so in that case, even to trace the record one by one, you need to log in, i.e. log in for each of the panel, which is too much troublesome. So normally we recommend to use a network video recorder. You record every transaction, including the face and video in the recorder. So the operator only need to go to the network recorder and search. So it's much more practical in this way. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. This is the typical application for the thermal imaging. So we have our camera is a 5 megapixel with a thermal 384 by 288, which is the highest in the market available. It also comes with the WDR function, white LED, and also face recognition. So with the black body, the temperature is plus or minus 0.3. And it also has a built-in speaker. So alarm sound when the body temperature above. This setting we can set in the camera.
Hello everyone. If no questions, I'd like to say something. I'm Carmen. Okay. I'm thinking I'm sort of more interested in the market. Okay, I've been studying the market, and then when we penetrate our product into the market, I like to share my studies, okay, my facts finding. Okay, I thank you for Xing, and thank you for Chai. Chai has been our sales manager for long, since 2016. Okay. And his background is he has many installation with electronic security, namely like alarm, access control, and many that I don't know. Okay, but I only know CCTV. And then we run Cynics for 20 years. And after the 20 years, I think Cynics is the only Malaysian brand survive in this security market. And for the past 2 years that we saw our big rival set up their own company in Malaysia, and then some of our business been taken away. But not too fast and not too slow. We managed, which we were second biggest buyer of HIK, okay, and then we rely on the supply from 65% until we reduced to 5% lately. Okay, we still survive. And then I want to tell you what are the strategy we had deployed is that we always focus on things that, or equipment or solution that try to save costs and increase efficiency.
May I know this thermal camera, do you need to be placed in the aircon conditions and the closed tunnel?
Okay, thermal camera you need to use place in aircon condition, but our tablet, this tablet is using infrared sensing, so it's do not require indoor aircon condition. Infrared sensing can be used indoor or semi-outdoor. Okay, there's a question. Can use the unit to replace existing card? Yes, correct. If we use the face to, if I already register the person face to open the door, I don't need the card anymore. Of course, can be used together. If you think that you are not registered, if you have a card, you can just enter. Yes.
This thermal imaging system inside the door, inside the glass door, would that be able to scan? So this is to prevent any theft.
No.
It has to be outside.
Yes, the between the tablet, the sensor, and then the human must be direct. It cannot be over a glass or go over. It doesn't work that way. The sensing is not working.
Okay.
And then the NVR is not a normal NVR. It's a special NVR. If I already has the NVR, sorry, as I said, this is a special NVR. None of you, including me, have the NVR. So it's not going to work for the old NVR. Okay, black body, okay, so far, no need configuration, but they need to have pair. That means this thermal camera has an IP address. This black body has the IP address, so they must be connected to each other. For example, this black body, this thermal camera, we have to key in this black body IP address, so that they know they are in a partner. Okay. For this having this session with me, any question, just send PM any of our sales team. Okay, this is actually our business is not too bad now, I would say, compared to some of the business is truly the big hit. For example, like tourism, hotel. So I would say that after this COVID, I think a lot of company will be closed. Especially, I think everybody has seen that some of the hotel already announced that it will be closed down. So the market overall will be shrinking. So do not expect to come back to normal after the markets open up. And then we still need to be cautious, even though it's opened up, like China. For example, in China, that tell us until now, all the cinemas is still closed. It's not allowed to open. So as you can see, already 5 months in China. So the company is already gone. Maybe can be reopened in the future, I don't know. So this market will not be the same. It will be much smaller and more competitive in the next 6 to 12 months. So it's good timing now. We have this product and then we do some marketing. And we have some work to do for the next few months. Okay, that's all we want to share.